Good morning, everybody. Johnny Drone Flyer. I know it's early. I know it's Wednesday, and I know it's show night. Now, just want to remind everybody about the Fly for Fun show tonight. Got a great show lined up. Uh, Bill Thomas from Coast to Coast Drones, Bill the Drone Reviewer from the Bill the Drone Reviewer show. Drone Nation will be represented by Ron Brown and Marcus Crawford and myself and Captain Ray Kelly. So want to kind of find out about how those shows got started and how they continue today. Some of them have been on. Actually, I think Bill Thomas has been on probably the longest. Angel, what's up? Angel's up. Randy said he's at work, but he'll be listening, so that means we can't talk about him. Now, how's everybody doing? A lot of news on the drone. Seemed like there for a couple weeks. Got all kind of news coming out. You know, there will be look like a Neo 2, a Mavic, a Mini 5. There's Insta360, maybe releasing something. What is it, Sky Pro, the little yellow drone, the little mini V copter. So yeah, hey, got some drones that's happening. So maybe not all doom and gloom as we think. You know, I'm not going to talk about the the B word. Just enjoy what you got. Got a great summer. Still got some great summertime left to fly. Hey, get out there and enjoy what you have. Angel said he's got his coffee. Yeah, how's everybody doing? And believe it or not, I know kids over here go back to school on the 10th, I think it is. So, guys, summer is just about over. Of course, that great big Northeast drone meetup is coming, and I did book my tickets. We'll be heading up there, so yeah. Captain Ray Kelly's going. Al Searcheron. I think Rob Kamada, of course. Josh and John Gregory, Mark Fisher. Yeah, should have a good crowd up there. I'm excited about going. I think I come in that Thursday till Monday. So that's going to be fun. Manfield's coming up in a couple weeks, so we'll see how that goes. I know they always get a big crowd there. Yeah, meetups all over. And if you haven't got your reservations for South Florida, you better get them. As far as I know, the hotels are very, very close to being booked out. Or at least the allotment of rooms that they gave us. So I'll put the link right here in the chat if anybody wants to join. I just really want to remind everybody about the show tonight. Got a really nice sticker pack we'll be giving away, and I'll be giving away one of those tumblers that Jeremy made. It has the South Florida Drone Meetup on one side and Johnny Drone Flyer on the other. So I'll get that out into the mail to you if you win it tonight. And a really nice sticker pack. How's everybody doing? Randy's up bright and early. Oh man, I tell you, it is cloudy outside. Looks like today we had some bad weather come in last night. Well, yesterday evening late. Typical summer stuff. Got real windy and dark clouds and stuff. It did rain a little bit, but not too much. But it did cool things off a little bit because it was before that. I think it was 97 degrees. Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot's in here. No, but tonight, guys, we got a great show planned. I don't know. I know we've all been on before a lot together as far as but talk about the drone shows, Drone Nation, the Fly for Fun show, Drone Therapy, and Build a Drone Reviewer. So we'll kind of catch up on how those shows got started and how they continue today. You know, it's been a while. ourselves, Ray and I, have been going. I think this starts our 6th year right about now. No, I think it maybe was October. So we'll just catch up with everybody. Like I say, we got 2 great prizes. What's up, Nick? He's silenced. On the way to Brooklyn, super hot here. Yeah. Yeah, it's been hot everywhere, Angel. I know here this week, man, anything you want to get done. I was doing some pressure washing over at the little duplex I have, and man, trying to get it done early. But it's like that pretty much every August, even to midway of September or so. September's pretty warm too here, so. Nick has, I think he must have some sound problems going on there. Ronnie, what's up, brother? Yeah, Ronnie, I just want
audio check.
There you go. I hear you.
There we go.
You must have a 3D printer going or something.
Nah, it's actually the fan for the laptop.
Oh, I gotcha.
So once I have everything running, like obviously like multiple displays, OBS, everything else, it tends to get a little warm. So
Jeremy says this. Welcome in, Jeremy. 110 here for the next 10 days. Yeah, geez, no rain. Ronnie. Yeah. What's up, Nick?
How much? Got the work from home day?
Yeah, I'm just sitting around. I got up early and got the show tonight, so I just want to remind everybody about it. I don't know. Actually, my alarm, I don't know why I have it set. I've been up since about 5:15, really. So
yeah, I think 5:30 is about the time I ended up waking up. So let's see if I move the chat over so I can see it here.
Yeah, like I said, I just come on to remind everybody about the show tonight. We got to kind of say a different show, but we got 4 of the drone shows represented, kind of see how they got started, how they continue today. You know, so many shows have been added. That drone show list that I created, I mean, there's probably 40 or 50 shows on there, although some of them are not, I don't say they're not true drone shows. They may talk about drones at some point, but you know, it's but it's fun to get together, hang out, you know.
Yeah. You're talking about like professional, like kind of like fireworks display shows, but only for drones, or just more?
No, we're just talking about the drone shows on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Monday's packed. It's pretty much from like 6 o'clock to 9. I can pretty much watch shows.
Yeah, Monday is because they Jackrabbit and them. Well, Scott quit doing his, but they do it. Who Philip does it. Josh and them do a show now, and then Drone Nation. Yeah, so it stays pretty busy. Tony,
it's nice. It's nice to get a good point of view from kind of a variety of people, also. So,
Tony is going to Sturgis in Wyoming. Okay, yeah, pretty cool. Tony, are you riding your bike out there? Are you trailing your bike?
What is it? The Black Hills out there by Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, the Badlands.
There was a road. I did a cross country motorcycle trip from Virginia to Idaho, and then coming back went through the Black Hills, and there was this 1-lane road it was 2 lanes and it split one way each way and went through the woods. It had like basically 360 bridges that went up around to get onto like higher elevation and through tunnels and all kinds of stuff. It was gorgeous.
Yeah, when you come through, God, what's the little town that Mount Rushmore was in? Actually, God, we stayed there. anyway, when you come through a lot of them roads going up to Mount Rushmore, they're kind of like picture framed. When you come through like little tunnels, we've got some little stone tunnels or rock tunnels
Yep.
you get through, and Mount Rushmore is framed on a lot of those. Man, it is incredible to see. And I mean, it's I don't know. People say it's not as big as I thought, or it's smaller than I thought, or it's bigger than I thought. So, but it's pretty impressive when you get up there, man, to see that. It's no, not Deadwood. Mount Rushmore itself is in. God, what's the name of the town? I can't remember.
Do the old Google here real quick. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. That's been
Deadwood is
12
nice too.
years
Now,
now.
yeah, stayed there. Needles Highway. We stayed in Custer. That's where we stayed when we went. Ken Harbaugh was in here. We stayed in Custer when we went to Sturgis, which the only bad thing about that is that's about 30, 35 minutes from Sturgis. So you had to ride back, you know. Good morning. All talking 3D printers, thinking about getting a Creality. Philip, get you a Bamboo.
Yeah, I would second. I have a Creality Ender 5 S1, and while it's a nice printer, I think it still has a lot of kind of quirks to it. Like bed adhesion is difficult.
Yeah,
kind of working through that. So
it's I'm sorry, Nick. Keystone is where Mount Rushmore is. Yeah,
city.
Yeah. No, and I don't know. I have a Bamboo, and it seems to, man, I tell you what, it's spot on. It's easy to work. They had them at a great price. I don't know, just they had that anniversary sale just a few weeks ago. So, but I had an Anchor make, and it did okay. I had some trouble with the needle. I mean, with the hot end and all. But anyway, haven't had any trouble with my Bamboo.
No, my dad started with a Prusa. He had two Prusas. Ended up switching to X1Cs, so he has two of those running almost all the time and loves it. And then I've had the Ender, and it's been okay, but I would probably switch to and with all the firmware updates, I think that's kind of where a lot of people kind of want to hesitate going to Bamboo now, just because there's, I guess, limitations. There's not as much open source with their new firmware.
Yeah.
So you have to use their slicer, I think, now.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I thought you could use different, but I don't know.
I thought that's where I read the newest firmware. It kind of limits you that you can only use their built-in slicer.
I know my son-in-law ordered a little light for the X1 that was brighter, and actually somebody in between him ordering it and getting it, they said it only works because of the firmware and stuff, so he had to send it back. Mm-hmm. You know, and some people have worked around it. And what it is something to do with the firmware. So let's see. I love my A1, but the X1C is on another level. Randy doing some pretty good stuff. I can tell you that, man. I'm just printing junk for the landfill, probably, but Randy is doing some pretty useful stuff, I guess, or stuff he's selling. You know.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's kind of I hate to say it's could be another rabbit hole, you know. Probably not bad as drones, but you get a $20 roll of filament, and the only negative to that is you got to get many $20 rolls of filament, you know.
Yeah. I need to start trying to print in TPU, just because a lot of the parts on drones are made with that for the bumpers and things like that. So
yeah, TPU, I haven't really had any problem. I haven't printed a lot. I did mostly some stuff for the little FPV quads that we built and stuff, but I haven't tried it. Or have I? I don't even know if I put TPU in the Bamboo since I've had it. But the one my son-in-law bought, Nick has a dryer and all. So I think he's got the X1 with the AMS that has a dryer. So I've never dried anything. I never had any problem, but I mean, it probably would print better. I mean, I would guess. Some people, I don't know, that's an age-old argument, I guess. which I definitely would think that the filament would probably need drying at some point, especially where we're at here,
Yeah, I don't have a dryer either. I know people just say throw it in your oven on low or whatever for however long as like an alternative.
Yeah.
But I'd probably just get a dryer if I'm going to start printing that.
Yeah. I printed some bumpers. I printed a bunch of FPV parts, and I haven't had any problem. I mean, it seems like when you get FPV prints from like comes with a frame, it seems like to me, it's a lot different TPU. It's like a lot harder, even though it's very bendable. But to me, I don't know. But it's you can print some stuff. I mean, Matt, my son-in-law, is pretty good at designing little things, and he designed that because he had a little tiny Hawk, and he designed for the 04 camera to fit on it. And he just did it in Tinkercad. So it's and now almost all the frames have a new set of TPU for like 04s. Of course, now you can't get the 04 units, so that don't do you any good. You could maybe just fly around with the throw like a paper airplane, because you can't. I do have Matt has a brand new 04 unit that he was going to do something else, and I had an extra one, and I really had no plans for it. I really ought to just sell it, and I don't know. But I do have two 03 air units, brand new, so I'm kind of.
Let me know if you're selling your 04, because I'm not really in the market at the moment, but I should have bought, like I said, 6 months ago, realistically, and just had one.
Well, when they, it was funny when they went from that 229 or 239 to 03s. I mean, it's like, I bought a couple, and then man, you never would have dreamed it. You wouldn't be able to, even if they would have went back to regular price. Now they're even higher than that. People, of course, take that's what the market is, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But hey, building a $450 quad, that was probably okay, but building a $900 FPV drone is not okay to me. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Because everything is, although AliExpress, you can still get, you still can get, I got 4 motors the other day in ESC, basically for the same price they've been, free shipping. So, the A1, let's see, where's Randy saying the A1 is better for TPU than the X1C or P1S. TPU does better on an open printer, yeah. Let's see. A1 was A1. No, what's Philip saying here? A1 is a photo level on A1. Let's just save up till December. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends what you want to do. The X1C is pretty. It looks like a great, but I think for just. I guess just do some stuff around the house and different little things. The A1 is plenty enough what you need. Now, if you plan on selling stuff or getting into that, and I don't know how that works. It all makes pretty sense when you build. We have a thing that we sell at Christmas. We sell Italian cookies, but we also I got some these little napkin holders right here. People love these things. So I'm printing some of these and. Got some other odd end stuff, but I say it's just but I don't know how it might sell or might not sell.
Yeah.
Nightbots third is Keystone, also going to Wyoming. Yeah. Yeah, Keystone is nice, and a lot of people don't realize. I didn't realize it until we went out there. Of course, we've been out to Sturgis like I don't know. That's Mr. Al Sercharon calling me. They light up Mount Rushmore every night, which is cool when they do a program. So it definitely looks pretty cool at night. I'll tell you that. Let me text Al here and tell him I'm on live. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, when I went out to I didn't realize Rushmore was so kind of. I'm kind of used to like national parks where like you kind of go in whatever you pay, but I didn't realize it was like a big parking structure and you pay for parking and all kinds of stuff when I rolled up there. So
of course,
I was kind of taken back by how commercialized it was.
Yeah. Well, you know how that is.
Yep. Got to pay the bills. It's
pretty neat though to see the story how it was done, and man, course, if you ever, and Nick, I guess have you been to Crazy Horse out there?
I have actually I don't think I went through there. I think the only area I stopped was Mount Rushmore.
Man, Crazy Horse would be so. I mean, of course, at the rate they're going, they'll never finish it. I mean, they won't take any. The government actually wanted to help them, and I mean, it looks like now they probably have. I don't know. There might be. Looks like there's 8 or 10 guys out there working on it. And I mean, they've been working on it since like I don't know, even in the 1940s or some shit, 50s.
Yeah.
So. Ben Rail, welcome in. So we'll see. I mean, I guess I'll never see it finished, but it'd be a cool structure to see, especially from the highway. But you pay to get there and all, so
Yeah.
And they're still.
Is it South Dakota or North Dakota that Wall Drugs is in?
That is in South Dakota, heading west from. Like God, what's the big town? And is it not Rapid City? Yeah, I know they got the signs about every few hundred feet. Wall drug. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of like, I guess, the Buc-ee's now.
I mean, that was even when I just have fond memories because as a kid we rolled through there. We did a vacation through Colorado, came back through, and as like a 10-year-old, it was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
And then I went back through on that same motorcycle trip and stopped in, and I was like, this is just a giant tourist trap. Just like in the South Carolina at the border, we have south of the border, South Carolina, which is a big tourist trap. So
Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Wall Drugs. I think that big thing is free water, free cold water. And you get in there and they give you a little glass of water, Mr. Sergeron.
What's up, boys?
No,
Morning.
I got up
Hey,
early
boy.
and was bored, so I'm just reminding everybody about the show tonight.
I'm down here. This is opening day for bug season down here, lobster season.
For what?
Today is the opening day for lobster season here in Florida.
Oh, really?
I didn't realize there was a season for like lobsters. It was just they're not matured enough earlier in the year.
No, this time of the year, today and tomorrow they give the recreational guys a chance to get lobsters before the commercial guys throw the pots in. So the real season opens on August 5th, I believe. So
Trivia question on lobsters. What color is a lobster's blood when it's inside the lobster before it is exposed to air?
Clear.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so there's a lot of guys going out this morning. I've been here since 5:30 getting boats.
Hey, Nick, I cut meat for 20-something years at Winn-Dixie, and believe it or not, when you get the ribeyes in, they come cry back. Well, when you open that thing, if it's been in the cooler a while, first of all, you probably want to throw it in the garbage because it smells. The blood, kind of. But when you first cut it through, man, it's almost green till the air hits it and it blooms and turns that bright red, like really pretty. So yeah, it's kind of weird, Ground meat the same way, if you get a pack of ground meat, even at home, the outside is red on the outside, but when you break it open in the middle, till that air hits it, it's not red at all,
Yeah.
And people used to always say, man, the ground meat's bad, I had people tell me, well, when I opened it up, it was kind of like greenish looking on the inside. Well, I got to do is let it catch a little air. It'll be bright red. Terry Dugas, welcome in. But yeah, no, I wasn't doing that. I was just reminding people about the show. So
Right.
yeah, we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the other boat ramp and see if the boats are coming in over there and see if they're getting anything. And I'll make a video later.
Yeah.
I was flying my Neo, had it following me around, which is, I tell you, that little drone is awesome. It really is. Yeah. Flying it with my phone with the external mic, that thing, the thing's amazing.
John Flynn, welcome in. Yeah, John actually put up a nice video of it following them on the e-bikes, So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
it is a
it is a fun drone.
Yeah, it
I
is.
did see the
The old
DJI
ones-
Mini was. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The DJI Mini was on Woot, or no, sorry, it was on sale for $250. I don't know if that's average cost or not, but I did see it posted.
They got a Mini 4K. No, the Mini 4K is like
Yeah.
$259, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. I bought a pair of those glasses, to plug into the remote. I didn't spend the $600 ones. I found a pair that's for like $225 on Amazon.
Oh, the one like Tom Dowling was showing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them, see if they work. If they don't work, then I'll send them back. But
Yeah.
225, I figured I'm not spending $500 for glasses. I don't spend that for my regular glasses. You know what I mean?
Man, the only problem, man, I know it's yeah, they seem like they'd be good, but man, I'll tell you what, if I buy one more thing to charge or something, my house gonna blow up.
Yeah.
If I plug one more item in.
I know.
Man,
Yeah, so that's why they're coming tomorrow. We're gonna try them out. We'll see how they work.
No, yeah, they got some good little. Actually, I picked up Rick Williamson was selling a Mini 3 Pro. I picked it up from Rick, and don't ask me why, but hey, it was a great price, and had a GPC case, and so I picked that up. Got of course, the little V copters. I mean, it's just fun to fly. But they've been advertising those. Matter of fact, the Mini 4K I think popped up again last night on Amazon for I think it's $259.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Which is
the
only negative. Got to go back to flying with your phone.
That's the problem.
A Mini 3 Pro or Mini 4 Pro, you can use a controller. Of course, the Mini 3 Pro only works with the original RC. So
yeah.
But I don't know. It's those are great drones to have because I don't know, about that. We all seen the new Sky Pro, that yellow drone, but here's the deal on that. If you bought the Spectre drone, that kind of went away. And the thing, if you had a Spectre and you tried to get rid of it today, you probably couldn't
get rid of it.
Probably couldn't get half price of what you pay, maybe even less. Where at least if you got a Mini. Right now, if you sell a Mini 3 or Mini 4, I mean, you could probably get almost what you paid for it,
What you paid for it, yeah.
True.
Rodney Bell,
I'm buying drones for now.
Huh?
I'm pretty much done buying drones now. So
yeah, I didn't really have a Mini. Well, I say I did, and I picked up I did pick up one of the Mini 4Ks, but now when he had that, I can at least fly the Mini 3 Pro with the RC,
controller. Yeah.
I actually picked up one on eBay, brand new for like $135. So.
Oh, okay.
So.
What the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
The RC, because I don't know, man, I tell you what, when you get used to flying with the even flying a little new V copter, you got to put your damn phone in there, and I don't know, it's a mindset because I like having my phone free when I fly.
Yeah, I like
especially if you are
on the screen.
Yeah. Does the phone that pairs with it, do you have to have like a cell connection, or can you just use like a tablet that uses Wi-Fi?
You can use a tablet.
Okay. It's like I have old cell phones sitting around.
Yeah.
That V-copter is that Wi-Fi based, or is it like something like a DJI?
No, it's a Wi-Fi based.
That's a Wi-Fi drone, yeah.
Yeah, the range
the range isn't that great.
The range isn't that great, yeah. I mean, it says only 1.5 miles, but I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I'd say 500 or 600 meters is probably. I mean, and it's just not a drone you need to fly 1.5 miles away for one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's just all about the uniqueness and the flying experience with that thing,
Yeah, especially with two propellers, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, but a lot of people. Well, they're starting to get them now. I mean, I see on the Facebook group, they sent an email actually yesterday morning saying that they got another big batch shipping. So we'll see. I know some people are bitching about they haven't got it, but hey, I'd rather have the drone than the $200. You know what I mean? If you pay for it in April,
Exactly. Yeah.
But I understand that they want it, but hey, it is what it is. But they are. They all coming in.
Yeah. You know, the South Florida drone meetup, the hotel, right? I made my reservations a while back, and then I just checked it the other day.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden I get charged $476 from the hotel. So I called her up. I says, "What am I paying for the hotel for now?" You know. So I'm waiting for them to return the money.
Yeah, usually it's
Unbelievable.
just. I guess it's been a while since I rented a hotel, but they usually charge at the end when you check out, right?
Right, and then they usually like pre-authorize, the card, but no, they actually
Yeah.
charge the card $476. So I'm waiting to get a refund on that.
They must have. Al, did you leave the room messy or something?
I don't know. It's like, you know what it is? That woman's not there anymore.
Yeah, Christina. Yeah, Christina's not there
She's
anymore.
not there anymore. So I spoke to some other woman, and then she asked me for my credit card, which I was going to use. I gave her the credit card, and all of a sudden, I see the next day they charged me. They got a pre-authorization. Then the next day, it was charged. So I called them up and I said, like, "What's going on?" So she says, "Oh, that woman that took care of you, she says she's not too bright." She says, and she charged the card, and so they're going to refund the money.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
At least they got a resolution to it.
they
yeah.
I think they're sold out of the rooms over there now already.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they wouldn't add a few more, but they have, but I mean, it's very early this time to be sold out like that,
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking
And I'm
6
wondering
months.
if they're
6
I'm
months.
wondering if they're doing away with that early check-in fee.
They said they were, but I mean, I still don't, think you can walk up there at 9 o'clock in the morning,
No, but if you go in there at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, it's like, come on, you're going to make me wait now until 3?
Yeah.
The room is ready. The room is empty. What do I got to wait until 3 o'clock for? I mean, that's,
I think,
pretty stupid.
I just think that's what that was the easy, that as a manager of the hotel, they could easily just say, "Hey, you know what, guys, just tell them, just say the room is not ready." But if the room is ready,
Right.
I mean, I used to do that when I had the condo on the beach. Check-in time was 4, but if I got a message from my maid who cleaned it, at 1 o'clock, because somebody's got to be first. I mean, the checkout's at 10, and they might be cleaning 7, 8 condos, but one of them was ready for an hour later, 11:30 maybe. But even though check-in was 4, out of courtesy, if she told me it was clean, I'd let the people go in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But
what difference does it make?
But anyway, we'll see. That's always. But hey, I guess it's easy for us to say.
Yeah.
We went out to a sporting event and showed up at 3 o'clock, which is check-in, and they were short-staffed. So ultimately, like, hey, sorry, the room's not done yet. We had to wait about another 45 minutes before they finished cleaning the room.
Well, that's understandable, but the guy tells me, well, the room is ready, but I can't let you go in. I got to charge.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Early.
Yeah,
I mean, that's stupid. I mean, it really is. And you're a Hilton Honors member too. So.
Well, that's what I say. That's why they should have just said the room is not ready. Then
it's not ready, and that would have been the end of it. Yeah.
The end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
out of spite, he's like, it's not ready, or it's ready, but I'm not going to let you in it.
Yeah,
but
for $50, we'll let you in it.
Well, yeah,
right, for $50, yeah. It's crazy.
And I mean, a few people end up paying it because they got tired of waiting. Which I mean,
well, I did too. I had paid it that day because I had, I wanted to get all that crap out of my car.
Well, you remember the problem I have. I walk in on Wednesday because Scotty and I got there on Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have a room.
I didn't have a room. So make a long story short, of course, I ain't saying they remember me from that encounter because it kind of anyway, so the next day when we went for that Thursday, well, it was about noon, and man, they checked me right in, and I thought they were just being nice, but when I never hardly looked at the ticket till I got home. They charged me $50 for going in.
They did charge you the $50.
Oh yeah. Although I called and they took it off about 3 months later, but
I tried calling them. They didn't want to know nothing. It's like,
well, I think I ended up talking to that guy John just because he. And not that I because I don't know. I had told Christine I was coming in early, ended up talking to her 30 minutes on the phone, and she said she didn't remember, But I mean, I wasn't going to argue with her. I didn't have room. They didn't have room. So, I mean, it wasn't no sense there standing up there and arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All
So,
right, I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna head down up to Pompano now and see what's any boats are coming in by the time I get there.
yeah, I'm gonna jump off. I just want to remind everybody about tonight watching the show. Nick, thanks for hopping on there.
Absolutely.
See everybody tonight at
All right,
6
take care,
o'clock.
Nick.
Yeah. All right, Al, I'll talk to you.
You got it, bud. Take care.
All right, everybody, have a great day and get out there and fly if you can.